I swear before the Almighty God
and before this court
and before this court
that the evidence I shall give before this court,
that the evidence that I shall give before this court
touching the matters in question,
shall
be the truth, the whole truth,
the whole truth,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Dr. Rosemary Wangari Kamau. I'm a pathologist working for the Embu County government, and I'm based at the Embu Level 5 Hospital.
Kindly inform the court of your qualifications.
I have a medical and surgery degree from the University of Nairobi and a master's degree in human pathology from the same university, graduated in 2017.
Kindly inform the court when you first came into contact with the matter that has brought you before court.
I was on duty in my working station.
Which date?
On the 5th of August 2021.
Yes.
And I was informed by the in charge of the mortuary that we have 2 cases that are booked for autopsy for that day.
What did you find when you got to your office?
I got 4 documents. A set was filled by the Embu traffic.
What kind of documents?
An autopsy postmortem report form.
Yes.
And the other copy was filled by the criminal investigation officer.
What were these copies pertaining to? Which bodies were they pertaining to?
For Emmanuel Mutura and Benson Njiru Ndwiga.
So each body had how many postmortems?
Each body had 2 postmortem forms.
All right. Kindly start with the postmortem forms pertaining to the body of Emmanuel Mutura. Kindly take us through them.
Also, for the record, I found other pathologists who were also doing postmortem for this matter. We had Dr. Maturi, who was representing the IJM, Dr. Martha Mwangi, who was for the family, and Dr. Ndegwa, who was representing IMLU, and myself being the government pathologist based at the Embu Level 5 Hospital. So I'll start with Emmanuel Mutura Ndwiga. The body was identified by John Ndwiga Kamunyoti, who is the father, and Felix Ndwiga Njagi, who is the uncle. And the circumstances that were surrounding the death, it was reported that I'm just going to quote, he is believed to have jumped out of a moving vehicle, GKB 277T, while under arrest by the police officers.
And who had filled that first postmortem?
Kindly, can I have a copy?
The postmortem is issued.
Thank you.
This copy was filled by Manyata DCI.
Very good. Take us through.
So the reference number, we gave it an autopsy number of F003/21. The date was the 5th of August 2021. The body was of Emmanuel Mutura Ndwiga. The autopsy was done at the Embu Level 5 Hospital mortuary. At around 3 p.m. I'll start with the general observation of the body. It was well preserved. He had a green t-shirt, a white vest, black trouser, yellow, black, green, like a mixture of yellow, black, green, and red socks. And he had a white blue innerwear. It was a male, the race African, the age 19 years, had a good nutritional status and a good physique. The height was 161 centimeters. And on the post-mortem changes, the body was well preserved. So I will go to the external appearance of the body. He had injuries. The head was deformed. There was extensive bruises on the face. On the right side, it was 17 by 10 centimeters with abrasion. On the left side, it was 12 by 7 centimeters. And on the left submandible region, it was 7 by 2 centimeters. 7 by 3 centimeters, sorry. There was bilateral otorrhea. There was rhinorrhea. There was peripheral cyanosis. So he had bruises on the left and right arms on the extensor surface. And there was lower back abrasion, which was 11 by 4 centimeters. An abrasion on the left buttock, which was 2 by 3 centimeters. On the internal organs, the respiratory, cardiovascular, digestive, and genitourinary system were all within, they were normal. On the head, there was otorrhea and rhinorrhea, bilateral. There was global subgaleal hematoma. There were multiple segmental skull fractures. There was base of skull fracture. There were multiple upper and lower jaw fractures. The brain had multiple laceration. And there was intracranial hemorrhage. The spinal column and the spinal cord were normal within the limits of dissection. And from our examination, we all formed the opinion that the cause of death was severe head injury, that is severe craniocerebral injury, which was due to blunt force trauma. A death notification number was given, 1868505. Samples for toxicology were taken from the liver, kidney, blood, urine, and gastric contents. And we all signed the autopsy reports. All the pathologists that were doing the autopsy signed the autopsy report.
Would you like to produce the autopsy report made by Manyata DCI and signed by you for Manyata DCI as an exhibit before this court?
Yes, sir.
Before we get the number, I'd like you've used some words, bilateral, honoria, and rhinorrhea. Kindly tell us in later what that would mean.
The bilateral honoria means that he had blood coming from his ears, and rhinorrhea means he had blood coming from his nostril, which are both an indication of severe head injury.
Sorry, I'm trying to get the last exhibit that was produced. Yes. I see the last exhibit was, yes, the photographs 1 to 9. So we'd like to produce it. That post-mortem as prosecution exhibit number 3 as per our records. Dr. Wangare, I have one follow-up question. After you examined the body of Emmanuel Mutura, as per the post-mortem form filled by Manyata DCI, what conclusion did you make pertaining the history that had been brought to you?
The injuries are not consistent with the history of having fallen from a moving vehicle.
Why do you say so?
Because of the global nature of the injury, like the head injury, if you fall from a moving vehicle, you'll have an impact on one part. Yes. But for Emmanuel, he had fractures everywhere in the entire scalp and including the facial bone.
All right. So that would be the global type of injuries. What about the severity of the injuries?
The severity also, we can note that he also had base of skull fracture. So when you have all these multiple injuries with the facial bone fractures, base of skull fracture, it really is not in keeping with like a single fall from a moving vehicle, because then when you fall from a moving vehicle, first of all, you'll have even fractures on where you're landing, the limb fractures, and then you land on one point. You will not land on every part of your head.
Very well.
So according to our investigation, it was not tying with the history that was provided.
Let's go to the next post-mortem pertaining Emmanuel Mutura, killed by traffic. In traffic.
For Emmanuel,
Yes.
I still read the same, and it's the same content.
Just take us through. What did you note about Emmanuel's autopsy from the traffic? Let's go to the history, then to your conclusion. We'll not go through it.
From the traffic of they said the circumstances were stated that the body was found lying beside the road after falling from a moving motor vehicle, and please ascertain the cause of death.
Are we still on this?
No, we are in
On exhibit
another
3?
one. No, exhibit
Oh.
3. There's one filled by traffic Embu traffic. This.
Okay, so this we are through with.
We are through with
the
it.
one that was produced as exhibit 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Filled in by Manyata DCI.
Okay.
Yes.
So
the
you're
next
saying
one-
there is another one.
Yes. Filled by Embu. Written Embu. The stamp should be Embu Police.
This one is written Police Station Manyata DCI. Is that
No.
the same one?
No. There's
There is another one.
yes.
Okay.
Maybe I should show you the original, and then she will be able to.
Okay. So this is the copy of this?
Yes.
Okay, you want this? I can hold. The other one is at the top written Manyata. The one we've just referred to as exhibit 3.
Yes.
And then this one at the top is written Embu.
Yes. Also, the stamp would be one. This one, Embu Police. The other one would be the Criminal Investigation Division Officer Embu. The stamps are also different.
Okay.
Yes.
So the one we have produced as exhibit 3, I have put aside.
All right. Daktari, we'll go to the post-mortem regarding Emmanuel Mutura that was filled by Embu. Can you just take us through the history or the circumstances of death as brought by Embu?
So it's for Emmanuel Mutura Ndwiga. The accompanying police was PC Mwaniki, And as the body was identified by John Ndwiga, who is the father, and Felix Njagi, who is the uncle. And the circumstances stated that the body was found lying beside the road after falling from a moving motor vehicle. And please ascertain the cause of death.
After examination, what was your finding? What were your findings?
The findings are similar to what we stated from there.
All right. And the cause of death?
Was severe head injury / craniocerebral injury due to blunt force trauma.
Would you like to produce that post-mortem as an exhibit before this court? My lady would like to produce the post-mortem made by Embu Police as prosecution exhibit number 4. Daktari, what would be the difference between the two post-mortems that you have for prosecution exhibit number 3 and number 4?
Where the reports came from, like the forms came from. Because when I reported to work, initially the cases were booked as road traffic accident.
Correct.
And then later the DCI stepped in, so we had to fill both forms for the road traffic and DCI.
All right. Thank you. We'll go to the next one, the next body that you examined. We'll follow the same trajectory.
Can you just say again? So on the same
Yes. Kindly let us start. We'll follow the same trajectory. Which exhibit, which post-mortem are you referring to?
For the Manyata DCI, for Benson Njiru Ndwiga.
Oh, sorry.
I'm still with Emmanuel Mutura Ndwiga for Embu and for Manyata.
This is my lady. I'll provide both this forms.
This is Manyata DCI
That's Manyata DCI.
for Benson Njiru Ndwiga.
Very well. Can you take us through? When did you first come into contact with that?
On the 5th of August 2021.
Yes.
The body was for Benson Njiru Ndwiga. It was escorted by Osman and PC Ann.
Yes.
The body was identified by John Ndwiga Kamunyoti, the father, and Felix Ndwiga, the uncle. And the circumstances surrounding the death is that he is believed to have jumped out of a moving vehicle, GKB 277T, while under arrest by police officers. So the reference number, we give it F004 of 2021. The body of Benson Njiru Ndwiga. The autopsy was done at the Embu Level 5 Hospital morgue. On the general observation, the body was draped in mortuary linen, but he had the following clothing. He had a green and gray jumper with zip opened, which was blood stained. He had a maroon t-shirt. He had gray-black trousers. He had checked blue and white innerwear, black socks, yellow bracelets, and his hair was tinted to dusty brown and it was blood stained. He was a male. The race black. Apparent age was stated as early 20s. Good nutritional status. Had a lean physique. And the height was 178 centimeters. On the postmortem changes, the body had been well preserved and there were no signs of putrefaction. I'll go to the external appearance. So there were signs of recent injuries, and I will state them. There was a right submandibular laceration, which was 2 by 1 centimeters. There was dislocated right shoulder with surrounding abrasion, 4 by 1 centimeter. And the abrasion with the bruising was 3 by 3 centimeters. There was compound mid-shaft fracture tibia fibula, mid-third. There was laceration 3 by 2 centimeters with accompanying bruises. There was facial and skull obvious deformities. There was bruising with accompanying laceration 10 centimeters on the left temporal region and cheek. There was a grazing abrasion on the anterior trunk, that is chest and abdomen, that was 37 by 37 centimeters. There was a dislocated left hip. There was abrasion on the left anterior knee region, 4.5 by 2.5 centimeters. An abrasion on the right flank region with bruising on the posterior right trunk, which was 32 by 13 centimeters. And there were no defense marks. On the internal appearance of the body, on the respiratory system, he had multiple rib fractures posteriorly. that was on the right, that were involving the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth ribs, with right lung contusion on the middle and lower lobes, and bilateral hemothorax that was approximating to 1.5 liters. The cardiovascular system was normal. The heart is grossly normal. On the digestive system, the liver had a 6 centimeters laceration on the right lobe, and there was minimal hemoperitoneum of approximately 500 ml.
What is hemoperitoneum?
Hemoperitoneum is when you bleed out in the abdominal cavity.
Let's proceed.
On the genitourinary system, both kidneys were grossly normal. On the head, there was diffuse subgaleal hematoma. There was fragmented, displaced, multiple skull fractures, mainly in the frontal and parietal region. There was brain laceration on the parietal region and bilateral base of skull fractures. And there was diffuse subarachnoid hemorrhage. On the spinal column, there was subluxation of T1 and at the T1 and T2 level. The spinal cord was not exposed. And as a result of our examination, we formed the opinion that the cause of death was multiple injury, secondary to blunt force trauma. A death notification number was issued, 1868506, and the following samples were taken for toxicology: the gastric with contents, the liver and kidney, urine, and vitreous. And we all signed the autopsy report.
Would you like to produce the autopsy report as an exhibit before this court?
Yes, sir.
I would you like to produce the autopsy report made from pertaining Benson Mutura's body, made from Manyata DCI as prosecution exhibit number 5.
Okay.
Daktari, one follow-up question. After what was your opinion pertaining the cause of death after examining the body and the circumstances that were given to you when the body was being brought by the accompanying officers?
As I said with the previous case, the injuries are not consistent with the history provided. Given that if you look at the head, we just go to the head, which we said there was, if you fall from a height, you'll have one impact of landing. But he had like a diffuse subgaleal hematoma, fragmented and displaced multiple skull fractures, and a base of skull fractures. So this is not consistent with the history that was provided.
What about the other injuries enumerated in other body parts?
The other injuries are also due to blunt force trauma. Yes.
All right. Let's go to the next one. My lady will refer to the next one as being made from Embu.
So the body
Okay, let's proceed.
body of Benson Njiru Ndwiga, and it was escorted by PC Mwangi, identified by John Ndwiga, the father, and Felix Ndagi, the uncle. And the circumstances surrounding the death were the body was found lying beside the tarmac, beside the road after falling from a moving motor vehicle, and please ascertain the cause of death.
What was your opinion after examination?
We formed the opinion that the cause of death was multiple injuries, the same that are on that report from PCI, secondary to blunt force trauma.
Doctor, what were the differences between the two postmortems pertaining to the body of Benson Ndwiga, sorry?
The circumstances, the examination was nothing we found different from our examination. It's just that the circumstances were a bit different.
Very well. Would you like to produce that postmortem as an exhibit before this court?
Yeah.
My lady would like to produce the postmortem, made a report pertaining to the body of Benson Njiru Ndwiga, made from Embu Police. That's prosecution exhibit number 6. Lily, that would be it on your part. Thank you.
Cross-examination.
Melody, apologies to change the quorum. Mr. Cliff from Beta joined for the 6th and 5th accused person. We have. Dr. I'll ask you a few questions in regard to the first, third, and fourth accused persons. Confirm how many bodies did you do an autopsy on?
2.
By name?
Benson and Emmanuel.
May we have the postmortem?
No, it's okay. I'll just begin.
When did you perform the autopsy?
On the 5th of August 2021.
5th of August.
Yes.
When was it alleged they died?
Between the night of 1st and 2nd.
1st
And 2nd of August.
of August. That was a duration of how long?
2 days.
Ah,
2 days.
2 days. From your report, explain the clothing of each, or we deal with one, the first body.
Emmanuel.
The first one is
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel. Tell the learned court the dressing of that body.
He had a green t-shirt, white vest, black trousers, black and green red socks, and white blue innerwear.
The condition of that clothing.
For Emmanuel,
Yes.
what do you
Only
mean?
that one. The condition of the clothing.
Melody, if you can expound what he means by
The
condition,
condition.
Melody.
They are tattered clothes. They are clothes that are clean. What is the condition of the cloth?
They were not tattered.
Just read there.
If it was tattered, it would have been printed, but it's just written green t-shirt for Emmanuel. Green t-shirt, white vest, black trousers, yellow, black, green socks, and white, blue innerwear.
According to Daktari, the clothes were, the condition is not indicated of the clothes.
We have the clothing. The
Oh,
other,
no, I've only asked,
it is
have
not
you
indicated.
indicated the condition of the cloth?
It is not indicated.
Kindly be given the photo of Emmanuel.
Melody, we had produced them as exhibits. Exhibit to Melody. Melody, if defense counsel can say, is it the postmortem photos or the photos at the scene?
The photos at the scene will be carrying the same clothes as the body at the mortuary. Do we agree, Doctor?
Should.
True.
I wanted just to confirm the photos that are.
Let us
in the
start
file.
from the scene. The photo of Emmanuel, the clothes at the scene.
I did not visit the scene.
I want you to just look at it and describe the
Counsel,
clothes.
Counsel, let's also be a bit fair.
Yes.
The doctor told us as she started her testimony, she was at Embu Hospital on this date. She was presented with bodies.
Yes.
So anything about the scene I think it would be unfair to ask the doctor to talk about the scene. The best thing is, whatever photographs have been shared, let's look at them.
That's all I'm only telling her to look
Okay,
at
so
them.
let's look at the photographs.
Melody, just to confirm what you have on your record.
Yes.
So we can be showing her the same photos.
Yes,
Those-
I have photographs and there's a report from DCI. This is what I have. I'm assuming it's the same that you have.
Yes.
Okay.
Melody, it's these photographs?
Yes, that's what I have.
Okay.
That to be fair to you, have a photo of the body at the post-mortem table.
You want the photos at the postmortem table?
To be fair to her.
Okay.
Yeah, I see the green T-shirt. I see the multicolored red socks.
You have not. I've not asked you. You have the photo of the body at the post-mortem table.
At the postmortem table.
That
Yes.
has full clothing.
Give us a minute, my lady. Just confirm if we had taken one with full clothing at the postmortem. My lady, for the postmortem, we do not have one where it is fully, where the deceased is fully clothed. We have two photos. I'll let the defense to see if
Give
that
the
is.
doctor to describe.
So the photos that I have at hand has the body draped in mortuary linen, but you could see the upper part of the black sweater and the inner greenish shirt and the multicolored socks, because the other part had been covered by the mortuary linen.
At that photo, this photo, the learned, this is the photo.
Yes.
Are you able to identify whether this top is torn?
From the photo?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Another photo?
Those are the socks.
The second photo shows
The lower limbs, the socks.
the socks.
Yeah.
Do we conclude that the photos at the mortuary do not show the total clothing of the deceased?
From what they have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. From the photos of the mortuary.
But also it's not my responsibility to take
The
photos.
fact is, I've not asked that question. I've only asked you that the photos that have been taken are from
Up to
here,
here and from the lower limb.
and
Yes.
the socks.
Yes.
You had a chance to look at the photos at the scene. Just to look at it, don't comment about it. For general knowledge, just look at the photos at the scene. You have looked at them
Yes.
and confirmed that these photos are never taken by pathologists.
No.
Thank you. That's why I asked. Let's go to the second issue. What is your conclusion for the death of Emmanuel?
We formed a conclusion that he died from severe head injury secondary to blunt force trauma.
Did you make a conclusion that the cause of death cannot be of a person falling from a moving land road.
We did not make that because of the circumstances that we were in at that particular point, but it is stated whatever our findings are very clear and specific.
I've asked this question. Are your findings excluding falling from a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Well, let us start on the scientific explanation of why you exclude a moving motor vehicle. Kindly explain your scientific explanation.
For this particular body, Emmanuel Mutura, Emmanuel had multiple skull and facial bone fractures with base of skull fracture. Now, if you fall from a moving vehicle, you have one impact. You don't fall all over, like you don't hit your head all over. You're falling from a vehicle and you hit the floor or wherever you are. So the impact will be on one part of the body, the one part of the head. But this one had multiple segmented fractures of the skull, and including the mandible. The mandible is these bones, and base of skull fractures, which were not consistent with that one impact of falling from a moving vehicle.
That is the description of somebody who has fallen from a moving vehicle. Give the learned court a description of somebody who has fallen from a building.
Fall from
20 stairs, 50-story building. Describe the injuries that will be occasioned by somebody falling from height.
Fall from height,
Yes.
You'll first have the landing impact from your limbs, because you won't fly, you will fall. So you'll have some fractures on the what are they called, the wrist region, the lower limbs, and then depending on what hit the ground first, what part of the body hit the ground first. If you hit with your hand, that part of the head that has hit the ground will have fractures. If you hit, and you can even have spinal injuries from fall from height.
Thank you. If the learned judge an explanation of the point of falling down from a building, will the body move any further from where it fell?
Unless it's moved.
Huh?
Unless it's moved.
No, that's what I'm saying. It will land there and remain there. A moving vehicle at a speed of 80 or 100 kilometers per hour. If somebody falls from that vehicle, will the body remain at the point and touch the ground?
It should.
It will. It will.
Yes,
Look at me, Dr. very well.
I am.
It will. It will. Teach us the philosophy of velocity and kinetics.
Maybe I need clarification.
Hold on. You are not a doctor.
That's why I'm saying I need to find out what that is.
I'm asking Dr. to
Counsel,
explain.
please. Kinetic, all that. Just ask the question. If we don't know, we will say we don't know. We start there.
Very well.
Yes. Leave kinetics. That's a whole lesson.
Very well.
Get to the question.
Are you aware that if you fall from a moving vehicle, the body or whoever has fallen will roll and be pulled by that force.
I'm not aware.
And that's why I'm putting it to you. That nobody can fall from a moving vehicle and be stationary.
But then also, if you fall from a moving vehicle and you roll and move, why then do you just have injuries on the head?
We are coming there. I want us to agree scientifically that that theory of yours does not exist. That somebody can fall from a vehicle and be stationary.
But those are just possibilities. You can fall from vehicle and still stay there where you've fallen.
We respect your authority.
And then how sure are you that the vehicle was moving at 80 kilometers per hour?
What I'm saying, I'll be asking you questions. You only answer mine.
Oh, I can't ask you.
You can't.
Okay.
Because you're a doctor and you know. Here it is only me to ask you questions.
Okay.
Number 2, the clothing of somebody who has fallen from a moving vehicle on a tarmac. The clothing of somebody who has fallen from a moving vehicle will be torn if he rolls. And that's why I was taking you to the photos of the scene. If somebody rolls with motion, will the clothes be clean? Courts record, not by the head shaking. It is you tell the court.
No.
Thank you. If somebody rolls out of that motion of the moving car, multiple injuries are going to be occasioned on the body of that person. The court is waiting for an answer.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. The surface where the person got the contact matters on the injuries one can get. True?
Yes.
If one falls on a marshy ground, the injuries that will be occasioned are different from if one falls on a tarmac. Is it true?
True.
That's true. The point of touching the ground will be determined the type of injuries. A vehicle has front tires and back tires. True?
Yes.
Yes. If somebody falls from the front, is there a possibility the rear tire can crash that person?
There is.
It is the court. I'm asking on behalf of the court.
Of course, there is a possibility.
There is a possibility. Did you go to the scene of where it was alleged the Emmanuel fell?
No.
Thank you. Look at the injuries now. Describe those injuries. Start from the injuries on the lower side of the legs.
He had braces on the right side, which was 17 by 10 centimeters on the left
Just
side.
a minute. Okay. Classify those injuries according to my way of looking at it. Let's deal with the injuries on the legs. They are there.
Yes, he had injuries on the right. Oh, this is on the face.
I'm specific on the legs.
He had on the arms, not on the legs.
So there's no injury on the legs. Are we together?
We are talking about Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, specific.
Yes.
He has no injuries on the legs.
No.
Look at the next part after the legs. We deal with the front of the chest. Before inside, the skin part covering from the chest up to where the legs join. Are there injuries?
He had an abrasion on the lower back.
He had an abrasion at the lower.
On the lower back, yes.
How deep was that abrasion?
Abrasion is surface. That is why it's
It is
called
the skin.
abrasion. Yes.
That's what I think. What else?
And on the left buttock.
And on the left
Buttock.
buttock. The right was intact.
Well, it's not.
There's no injury on the right buttock.
Yes.
Let's proceed. Come to the limbs, the arms.
The arms, he had bruises on the left and right extensor surfaces. But they are bruises.
Describe them again.
Bruises on the left and right arm on the extensor surfaces.
Extensor.
Yeah.
You can teach me a bit extensor surfaces.
These are the extensor surfaces.
These.
They are, yes.
All right.
Yes.
Let's go to the neck.
The neck, there was nothing.
There's nothing. Let's come to the face.
The head was deformed.
The head was deformed.
Yeah.
Explain in detail.
Like, because of the fractures, the head was not the way it's supposed to be.
Yes.
Or the bone was displaced and
Yes.
yes.
Any other injury for Emmanuel?
No.
Two. Look at, is it the one who has a socks on the photo?
Both of them had socks, actually.
No, we are dealing with one person.
But you asked who had the socks.
Yeah. We are dealing with Emmanuel also.
Yeah, he has socks.
He has socks.
Yes.
And the socks are intact.
The socks are intact.
Thank you. Let's go to the next body. I'll go the same pattern. Good one. Description of clothing.
He. I forgot the other thing. For Benson.
Benson, we need the form for Benson.
Is it that last?
Yes.
What is that? Kindly confirm who we are dealing with now.
Benson Njiru.
Benson Njiru. Look at the dressing. What clothes was he wearing?
He had a green and grey jumper, whose zip was open and it was blood stained. He had a maroon t-shirt. He had a grey trousers He had checked blue and white innerwear. He had black socks, a yellow bracelet, and his hair was tinted and blood stained.
Look at the photo on the postmortem table of Benson, sorry.
My lady, if we may, we may need to mark this photo so that it's referred to in your document, because we had referred to the other photos. We had not marked these ones.
Now let me ask this question. This is witness number who in this matter?
Number 6, my lady.
Witness
Seven.
number?
Seven.
Okay.
I have the photos.
Okay. Is there any photo that has those clothes that you told the court info?
Yes.
Let me have this.
So PW7, and you're saying from the proceedings you had already produced.
We had produced Exhibit 2, which are scenes, which are photos from the scene. We had not identified or produced the photos that she had been referring to. That is another witness to come to refer to that. Because the first, he had indicated he just wanted her to comment, just to have a working knowledge on it. But I can see it's very specific now, so we need to mark it.
This is what I want to ask. We have 2 sets of photographs from what I can see.
Yes, my lady.
One set of photographs is at the scene, the one done by DCI.
Yes, my lady.
The other set, which I have not seen,
Yes.
is one now I learned was taken in the postmortem hospital.
Yes.
So the witness would ably discuss the ones at the postmortem.
Yes, my lady.
So which ones were produced, marked and produced, and which ones were just marked?
My lady, the ones that were marked and produced as Exhibit 2 were at the scene.
Okay, let me just place that in there.
The photos at the scene were Exhibit 1 to 9, with the report being marked as 2.
So number 1 to 9, and then
The report marked as Exhibit 2.
Exhibit 2.
So, my lady, with concurrence,
Yeah.
we'd like to mark the bundle for the postmortem as Exhibit 7. Photos 1, PMFI 1 to 22. PMFI 1 to 22. Exhibit 7, 1 to 22. Is that okay? There's an exhibit. I meant MFI.
I'll not speak. I'll just write what you tell me. Exhibit 7,
Sorry,
which
sorry,
is
no.
MFI 1 to
Melody,
22.
apologies, no. Marked for identification.
Yes.
7,
Yes.
photographs 1 to 22.
Okay.
These ones.
So that's it?
Yes, so now you can keep on referring to the photos. At least now
Okay.
we've marked them, able to identify them.
All right. Yeah, you may proceed. You are now dealing with the post-mortem of Benson Njiru.
Njiru. Can you identify the photo that has all his clothes?
Photo number 4.
It is photo number 4. Describe to the learned court the clothing.
So the jumper is green and has a gray band. The t-shirt is maroon. The pants are black. And the innerwear,
No, I'm saying you describe from the photo, not from your notes.
what if I can't see it properly? Okay.
No, if you can't see, don't force Daktari to say
Okay.
what you are not there.
Okay, and he's still,
Doctors are afraid. If you don't see, just say you don't see.
and he had one shoe on like that, all a black ankle length shoe, and his hair was tinted, and you can see blood from his one side of the face that I'm able to see.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Any other photo again of the clothing of Benjamin? Okay. Let's go to the injuries. As I had said, the injuries you could be able to see from the legs.
We're talking about Benson, right?
It's Benson.
Benson had many injuries.
They want the court to have them classified.
So he had a right submandibular laceration that was 2 by 1 centimeters. There was a dislocated right shoulder with surrounding abrasion.
Doctor, let me disturb you. Legs.
Pardon?
Legs. I'm interested in the injuries on the
Oh,
legs.
on the legs.
Yeah, legs only.
So there was compound mid-shaft fracture tibia fibula at the mid-third. There was an abrasion on the left anterior knee region. Yes.
Go to the photo of our friend. That's photo number 1 that captured those injuries on the legs.
Photo number 7.
The court can have a look at photo number 7 now.
Just number 7. The
Num-
injuries on the legs.
Yes,
Number 7.
look at those injuries.
Doris. Kindly. I only have this for the scene. The others. have the photographs now.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, my lady, we can't proceed.
It's okay.
You have those injuries on the legs. Do you have the measurements of how deep those injuries are?
We don't have the measurements, but we just said there's a compound fracture. You can see there's a compound fracture. But
I've only asked you that.
okay, no, there are no
Is there
measurements.
any measurement of those
No.
injuries? Thank you. From the photo, without any microscopic look, how many injuries are you seeing?
3.
3. Are we able to know from this photo which leg is that? Is it the right or the left?
I think it's on the left.
Huh?
I think it's on the left.
Let us be certain. The court will take it as you have said is left when you are thinking. Confirm whether it is left or you are not able to confirm.
I'm not able to confirm.
That is okay, that's okay. That's what I told the court. Courts are, we are friendly. Let's go to the next part of the body.
From the photos?
Yes, yes, yes. Injuries that were from this side.
The anterior trunk?
Yes, yes, yes.
Do I read what I've written?
Yeah.
There is a grazing abrasion on the anterior trunk, chest and abdomen that measured 37 by 37 centimeters, which is on this photo.
Photo number?
5.
Photo number 5. That one, the injury is measured.
I measured.
Yeah, that the injury is measured.
Yes.
And it is captured as what?
Number 5.
Photo number 5. Any other injuries?
From the notes, I also noted there was a grazing abrasion on the right flank and bruising on the posterior right trunk that was 32 by 15 centimeters.
Are you able to get that photo?
Oh, I don't think it was captured. No. No, it's not captured.
The person did not capture that. Thank you. The next injuries? Arms?
There was dislocated right shoulder
Yes.
with surrounding abrasion that was 4 by 1 centimeter.
Are you able
Not
to link?
captured
It is not captured.
on the photos.
There is no photo to that effect.
No.
Thank you. The next injury, we have reached where now? The
You
neck?
know, you're the one telling me what you want.
The neck?
The neck was okay,
The neck has no problem.
but we have injuries now from the face.
Let's go to the head.
The face and the skull, there was obvious deformity.
Yes.
And now I will come, and there was a submandibular laceration. And then I will come to now explain, like describe the injuries on the head when we come to the internal examination.
Yes. Look at the photos of the two gentlemen, their faces. You compare the injuries on the face of the two. As the state is getting the photos, tell the court the specific injuries on the face. That is for Benjamin? Who is that one?
This is Benson.
Samson.
Benson.
Benson. I'm very poor with names. Sorry for that. Tell the court specific injuries on the face or the head.
The face, there was right submandibular laceration. There was bruising with accompanying laceration, 10 centimeters on the left temporal region, and the left cheek that was 7 by 5 centimeters. Yes.
So that is for
That's for
Benson.
Benson.
read for the other gentleman.
We need the postmortem related.
I have them. I have a copy of postmortem of Benson, and I have a postmortem of, yes, I don't have for Emmanuel.
So for Emmanuel, he stated that he had a deformed head and he had extensive bruises on the face. On the right side, that was 17 by 1 centimeters. On the left side was 12 by 7 centimeters, and left submandibular region that was 7 by 3 centimeters, with bilateral otorrhea and bilateral rhinorrhea.
Comparatively between those heads, are the injuries almost the same?
On the head,
Head specifically,
yeah, they are similar.
the injuries are similar. Comparatively, look at the injuries at, you call it?
Anterior trunk.
Yes. Is there any resemblance of the injuries?
Between the two cases,
Yes.
Emmanuel did not have trunk, any operation.
Him didn't have the front.
He did not have any. He only had injuries to the head and to the, let me just confirm, and to the, and on the arm and here at the back. He did not have on the anterior trunk.
All right. Comparatively, look at the arms.
The arms, they're not similar.
For the two.
They're not similar.
That's what I'm saying. Give the differences to the line.
So on the arms, Emmanuel had bruises on the extensor surfaces of both right and left arms.
Yes.
And for Benson, he had dislocated right shoulder region, which is here.
And the last part of the body.
For
Let's compare the two.
the Emmanuel did not have injuries on the lower limb. Emmanuel. Benson had that compound fracture on the tibia fibula, though it was not stated, which the laterality was not stated.
Thank you. The accused people are defending themselves that the deceased fell from a moving police landing as they were jumping. That is them. And they are saying the injuries, these are consistent with somebody who has fallen from a moving vehicle and rolls. That's my last question. You can respond to the court.
The injuries, I repeat, are not consistent with the history of having fallen from a moving vehicle and rolled, given that if you look at the pattern of injuries on the head, they are global with segmentation and fracture of the facial bones, which is not really consistent. Also, if you look at the case of Emmanuel, he did not have any injuries on the lower limb. He did not have any abrasion apart from this abrasion of the extensor surfaces of the upper limb, which could actually be even defense marks.
Thank you. Kindly help us to know injuries consistent of a fall from a moving vehicle that are different from that. What if my good friend Steve likes jumping from vehicles? If he falls down and rolls, what injuries will he occasion?
You'll have first of all, you'll have fractures of the
Yes.
lower limbs.
Yes.
You will have now the contact with the rough surface. For example, if it's a Mura or tarmac, you'll have the contact with the rough surface. And then for the head injury, you will have unless you're ran over by that vehicle, you'll have injury. You'll have head injury. You'll have injuries of where the primary impact was. That is the injury that will have, and it will be more of a depressed fracture as opposed to fragmented, displaced.
We agree there are injuries that can be occasioned from a moving vehicle. But you have said they are. So scientifically, if somebody falls, there are specific injuries.
There's a specific pattern.
Thank you, Mr. Cliff. That's all, my lady, for my 4 plans.
Are you sure you have 4?
No, we have no.
You told us again there was Cliff Ombeta for somebody and there was another advocate for somebody else.
Counsel for second accused.
Okay, so second accused, you may proceed.
Yes.
I start from your conclusion. You categorically stated that you are ruling out a fall from a moving vehicle, right?
From the patterns of injuries.
Yes.
Yes.
I believe, I may not be sure, but you may know about the law of inertia, right? When you jump from a moving vehicle, what happens? Have you ever heard of that?
I think I have.
Yes?
I think I have.
What happens?
Really,
can
counsel,
roll,
we
right?
said kinetic, inertia, all those
No,
principles, not today. Just ask the question.
Only that the witness says.
No.
Right?
Just the question, direct, whatever principle you're using.
Yeah.
Just ask the question.
The inertia, the motion when you jump from a moving vehicle, you may roll and have multiple injuries. Have you ever heard of that?
I know that.
Yes. My point of reference, you did a statement with IPOA, right?
I did.
I want you to look at that statement. Page 3, the last paragraph.
Counsel can guide us the first sentence.
Yes.
First sentence.
Okay, the page 3, the one that says, the one for Benson Njiru.
Benson Njiru.
Yes. That part.
The body.
Yes, I want to guide you.
Yes.
Have you read the one that starts with the body had blood stain what?
Mm-hmm.
The last sentence in that. It shows
Indicating that.
Now let me just give you. You've indicated the final part. There were multiple bruises on the face and a grazing abrasion.
On the right, on both anterior and
Yes,
posterior.
I'm interested with the part you are saying that, indicating that the skin had come into contact with a rough surface, right?
Yes.
And when my colleague was questioning you, there's a place you mentioned types of rough surfaces like tarmac, that tarmac is part of rough surface, right?
Yes.
That's enough on that. I want now, still going to your opinion, I want you to confirm that if a person falls from a moving vehicle on a slopy ground, when the vehicle is ascending, the person will roll automatically, right?
Yes.
And still on
Well,
that
unless
score,
they are dead.
no, yes, it's okay. On that score still, you confirm, as you indicated, you never visited the scene.
No. No.
And let's move to the, I don't know if it's Benson or Emmanuel. I think it's Emmanuel who had the deformed head.
Both, I think
Yes?
both of them. Yeah, both of them, there was obvious skull deformity.
So there was deformity. I just wanted to understand what you mean by that deformity, or the extent of the deformity.
It means that it's disfigured from the usual anatomy.
Which means there may be depression on one side.
There were depression and fragmentation with displacement of the facial
Thank you.
and skull fracture.
Thank you.
Kindly repeat that last sentence.
There are depressions, huh?
Meaning that the face and the skull were deformed because there were multiple fragments with displacement and segmentation.
What about the depression part? Or the deformity?
Now, if
I asked you, does deformity entail where there may be depression on some parts of the head?
displacement, let's use the word displacement.
So you are now retracting the word deformed.
I did it's still deformed, but it's because of the way the skull bone are placed naturally. They are all displaced because of the multiple fractures. So the facial outlook is not the same, it's just deformed.
Okay, that's what I wanted. And that can be consistent still with a person who has fallen, right? From whatever, whether moving or not.
We said I think we agreed when we fall you have one point of impact from the head, like where you'll hang.
No, just answer what I'm asking. If it's no, it's a no. So that those injuries, you
No.
want to tell us, cannot be consistent with a person who has fallen, right?
No.
Okay. And just for, if I may be allowed, you can just look at the photos on the scene. Just an opinion I want from you. I know you are not at the scene. Those ones, I don't know the person. Maybe we can be guided by the prosecution. I was not personally surprised with the colored photos.
This is Emmanuel.
If you can guide us on the question.
I just wanted the first photograph. Just look at what I've seen. Who is the person?
This one.
Yeah, I'm asking the prosecution may guide you.
This is Emmanuel.
Emmanuel.
I know from the socks.
Yes.
My lady, they're referring to Exhibit 1, photo 1, my lady.
You can see there's a lot of blood on the ground, right?
Yes.
Would that signify a person was injured from that spot? Yes or
Likely.
no? Yes?
Likely.
Likely.
Yes.
there was an issue on the similarities of the injuries. Would the cause of the injuries be the same in regard to your comment on the similarities?
It's blunt force trauma for both.
I'm just asking on the cause of that blunt force. Would it be the same object used or the same surface used?
I'm not able to answer that.
You
I
can't.
can just
You
say
can't
it's
tell. I
blunt
just want to
force.
hear your honest opinion.
Yes.
You can't tell, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you've given your opinion right now when questioned in examination in chief by the prosecution and indicated, it's just a repetition, that this would not have been from afar, right? Now, while doing your statement with IPOA, did you labor in any way to indicate that? Is it indicated in your statement? Or it's just an opinion that you've come up with today?
My lady, I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question. If you can repeat it, please.
I'm asking on the issue of her giving an opinion that it is not consistent with her fall. Was it indicated in her statement with IPOA?
You know, because this is a personal statement and this autopsy, we filled it, the four of us. IPOA was just my statement, so I was just very basic. I did not go
So
into
you were
details.
just basic, you never indicated.
I did not
that.
go into details.
Yes, that's enough. And from the injuries suffered by Benson, on the head, you indicated that there were multiple skull fractures, mainly in the frontal parietal region, right?
Yes.
Would those injuries still be consistent with the person who was fallen on the front side? Disregarding the other injuries, if those were the injuries, would they be consistent?
With what?
A person who has fallen from a moving vehicle.
But you see, now you're not doing the head alone, you're examining the entire body, so you cannot make an opinion with one injury.
So if a person, okay, you said a person cannot roll, so I withdraw that. Now, those injuries that the two suffered, in your opinion, could they have been caused without any weapon?
Pardon?
The nature of the injuries.
I said it's blunt force. So blunt force cannot be your fist.
Yeah, I just want that opinion.
Yes.
So there must have been a weapon used. Something used.
I'm not sure where you're leading me, but
okay, then answer the way you're answering, because it still serves the purpose. You say that.
Counsel,
Yes.
am I recording your evidence or hers? What is it that you want me to record? Because
Because she
I'm
was
hearing
asking.
weapon for the first time,
Yes.
and it didn't come from the witness. When you see me stopping to write, it's not that I'm tired. Something is wrong. So if we've had weapon from this side, I'm ready to hear it from this side. And I'm obliged to write the doctor's answers only. So I don't know. Would you like to rephrase? It's a legitimate question, but perhaps rephrase.
Your Lordship, I wish to withdraw that.
Thank you.
The last part of your statement, sorry, there's a part, the part for Emmanuel. I believe that's page 4. On page 4, is there somewhere we indicated that, okay, on the cause of death, severe, okay, it's still in the postmortem, I believe, severe cranial cerebral injuries.
Yes. Due to blunt force trauma.
Yes, I'm just interested in the word severe.
Severe?
Yes. It
Well,
means
you-
extensive,
You
right?
cannot die of a mild head
It
injury.
means extensive, right?
Yes.
Lastly on that, still on that, in as much as you indicated that this was not from a fall from a moving vehicle, would a person who has fallen from a moving vehicle still have severe head injuries?
You can. But then what matters in that is the patterns.
I just wanted to know if you can or you cannot. That's all, Your Lordship.
Okay. There's counsel for. The next is?
Fifth and sixth, Your Honor.
Okay, 5th and 6th.
Sorry, I do not hear me, so that I can address you by your name, Doctor.
Wangari.
Doctor Wangari, thank you. Dr. Wangari, I just first of all want to show you 2 postmortem reports, and I want you to just confirm. Maybe I can come here. When these postmortem forms are sent to you, it is by police officers, they send them to you, or you come and find that they are already at the place for the postmortem that you find them there?
You come and you find the police officer with the autopsy report.
Yes. And he feels, or you feel?
He fills the first page. The first page is usually filled.
It's filled,
Comes
yes.
filled.
And of course you read through this and then do what you want to do, because that's when you know what you're looking at and circumstances.
Yes.
I just want you to look at the one for Emmanuel Mutura. You have it? Emmanuel Mutura. You have it. The first line, number 1.
Just guidance, is it the Embu one
Or
or
the
the
DCI.
DCI one?
Okay.
There are 2.
There are 2 forms. We have the Embu and we have DCI.
Okay. Look at the one for Embu. You have it? Huh?
Yes. Embu police. No, that one is DCI. I don't have the DCI one. I don't know what the DCI one is.
The DCI one.
This is a copy. This is for Embu. Yeah, DCI Manata. For Emmanuel?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
This is for Benson.
No, this is Manyata. This is DCI one.
Yes.
I just want you to look at the result number 1, whereby the father and somebody, the uncle, identifies the body.
Yes.
Look at it. It says the body was found at which place?
Along Kiriari Mbuvori Road.
Okay. Kiriari Bovori Road.
Yes.
So what date was that? According to
They
the
said on
file.
the 2nd of August.
2nd of August 2021.
Yes.
At what time?
20 for the DCI they said 22:30 hours.
Yes. And
But the one for Embu they said 01:45 hours.
the one for Embu they said?
01:45 hours.
Okay, so you have two reports that indicate different times, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Let us go to the one for, does it indicate the time, date and time of death?
The one for Embu police.
No, let's start with the one for DCI. You
For
said
DCI they said unknown.
unknown. What about the one for Embu?
1st of August 2021 at 10:45 hours.
1st of August, 10:45 hours. That means Sunday asubuhi.
Hivyo ndivyo wamesema.
Thank you very much. On 1st of August, not 2nd. Please confirm.
Yes, that's what they agreed.
That is what he said. Okay. Let us go to the one that is for the other gentleman. The deceased,
Benson.
Benson.
The other one. So I have the one for DCI, I need the one for M. So for Benson, yes.
Yes. So for me to ask you the question, I must have my document. It shows the body was found at which place?
Kiriare Buvori Road.
She's referring to.
I'm having a different form.
Yes, they're all two different forms.
Yes.
There's
So
a
I have the
Manhattan.
DCI one, I don't have the M
Yes.
one. So they said from this one from Embu,
Yes.
Cavalli village. Cavalli? Yes, village.
Cavalli village, yeah?
Yeah.
So it is not along Kiriari. You can't shake your head. You can answer.
No, it is not.
Thank you. And at what time was the body found?
On the 2nd of August, 1:45 hours. And the time
The time of death?
1st of August,
1st of
2021
August.
at 10:45.
At 10:45 also, yeah? In the morning on 1st of August. Isn't it? Thank you. Now, I want us to go now to the issue of the injuries. And first, before I ask you that, I'll show you, this is exhibit
Exhibit number 1.
number 1. Yes. I'll come and show you some photos.
Who is there?
Kindly just tell me at the scene and at the mortuary.
Okay.
Then it's easy for me to.
I'm at
This
the
is
scene.
scene.
I just want you to look at these pictures first of all at the scene.
My lady, she has confirmed she was not at the scene.
No, I want her to note the difference of what she has seen and what is in the photographs. Because I want to show her even the clothings are different.
Clothings you can ask.
Don't worry. I'm good.
Cancel,
Asking
cancel.
questions, yes,
Let us calm down.
Yes.
It's lunchtime. Our sugar levels are down.
Yes.
Let us only make reference to observation. You are asking
Yes,
the
yes.
witness to observe, but
Yes.
at the scene,
Yes.
she was not there. So you can only ask her, is this the photograph? What do you see? Just that.
Yes. If you look at the first photograph, this is for
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel. I'm asking, are you seeing any white t-shirt there?
At the scene, I'm not seeing any white.
There's no white t-shirt.
Yeah.
Let us go to the photograph of the other gentleman, is Benson. Are you seeing a maroon t-shirt there?
Yes, you can see here. It's the sweater that is out.
Please look at it. You can see the same color you're seeing of blood here is what you're seeing. Are you seeing a maroon t-shirt there? Please.
Not the scene, no.
No.
But at the morgue, yes.
I'm sure which is photo number.
Yeah, it's number 6.
Number 6. Photo number 6. You cannot see a maroon t-shirt there.
I just see this one.
You see this one. Thank you. So, but at the time you are making your report, you indicated that you are seeing a white t-shirt. So the first, which is Emmanuel, and you're seeing a maroon t-shirt on the second person, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Which now are not there. Now let us go to the photos that you are having. The ones for the postmortem. I want you to look at photo number 5. Let us go directly to the issue of the midsection of the body, that is the abdomen, that's how you call it in your...
My lady, he's referring to MFI 7, photograph number 5.
This is what you call the torso, or what do you call it?
Trunk.
The trunk, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quite clearly there are some looking like dried injuries there, isn't it?
It's an abrasion.
I will just ask you what it is. So just answer my question. And there's some injuries you can see, isn't it? You can also see the injuries on the left side of the face. Seem to have been dried.
Yes.
The injuries on the abdomen or trunk, can they be consistent with sliding on a road or on a rough surface?
They are consistent with the body being in contact with a rough surface.
Yes. And therefore, if I told you the rough surface is a road and this body can have slid on it, is that possible?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Could that be the same thing with the left side of the face?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Now I want to take you back to the photographs of the scene, and I just want you to observe something. That was the photograph of the person we call Benson, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. When you look at photograph number photograph number 4. Yes. This is exhibit number. Is it called exhibit number 1?
This is exhibit number 1.
Yes. Photograph number 4. In what state is that body at the scene? Is it lying on the belly?
Yes.
Yes. Isn't it?
Yes.
Is the face of the left side on the surface?
It's not the left side. It is.
It is the left side.
Is he arguing with the witness? I thought he wanted to.
No, for me, in my view, it is not on the side, because if it was on the side, then it would be like this.
Where is the face facing?
Down.
Down.
But you see your. Okay. Continue.
Yes. Okay. The torso, the mid part of the body, where is it?
On the surface.
On the surface. The part that was exposed that you have seen on the photographs of the postmortem is the part that is also exposed here on the photograph, yeah? Isn't it? The torso side?
The trunk.
The trunk,
anterior
yeah, okay, the trunk, yes.
Okay.
Is the part that is exposed on the surface?
It's the part that is in contact with the surface.
With the surface, isn't it?
Yes.
Look at the surface. Can it be said to be rough?
I don't
Are
know.
those stones, pebbles, and everything?
My lady, he's asking her to comment at a scene where she was not present.
No. It is an observation so that we can see whether this scene where the body is found is the same conclusion that you make with the rough surface.
My lady, she can only comment on what she can, where she was, and she was not present at the scene.
Why do you want to avoid this question? It's a very simple one. I am just asking you to make an observation. Does it look like it's a rough surface? Is it a smooth surface then?
My lady, it's a photo. How will can it be clear enough?
You wait until I ask you a question. I'll ask you to go to the dock. Can this be a rough surface?
I'm not certain.
You are not certain, but yet it is so clear.
My lady, she has answered the question.
Maybe, probably you can describe. What do you see?
I don't think I feel comfortable describing things.
It's not
on a
about your
photo.
comfort today.
My lady, she has already indicated she was not at the scene.
What do you what can you describe on this?
I can describe the body is lying with face down
Yes.
on a brownish surface, and that's it.
Now, when you look at the body on this side, on the face, you said that the injuries were, what other injuries were there?
Are we still at photograph 4?
Now I'm going back to the photograph number 7.
So now we are back to photograph 7.
Yeah, the mortuary.
Okay.
What other injuries did you say were there?
For Benson, had there were many.
Yes.
Had a right submandibular laceration, dislocated right shoulder with surrounding abrasion, facial and skull obvious deformities, bruising on the left temporal region and cheek.
That's the part now I was looking for.
Okay.
Now, you can see mandible, I think. Now it faded by. So, is it this part?
That part.
This is the part that seems to be swollen?
It's swollen and there are bruises.
Yes, and bruises, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. You are saying this could be from a blunt? Would you say from as a result of a blunt?
The
Surface?
cause of death.
No.
We are not saying the cause of the bruising.
No.
The cause of death.
You see, I'm asking you about this swelling. I'm asking.
My lady, maybe he can be a bit more clear with his question.
My question is very clear. I am seeing a swelling.
Mm-hmm.
Are you seeing it?
It could be as a
It
result.
could be.
Yes.
Thank you. You do not know how fast this car was moving, if at all there was a car, isn't it? This is not an answer.
I don't know.
You don't know. If I told you that the person was in a motor vehicle that was moving fast and jumped from the motor vehicle and landed on the road, could the height that he jumped, the speed of the motor vehicle and the landing, can it cause such an injury? Now that you're landing on a blunt surface.
And I said it can cause such an injury,
Thank you very
but
much.
then
No
But
further
then-
questions?
the pattern of the skull injuries.
done with it.
Okay.
Just finish your sentence so that I finish writing.
Okay. The pattern of the skull fractures with displacement tells a different picture.
Any re-examination? Are we through with the defense? Excuse me, let's have one forum.
Sorry.
Are we through with the defense?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so we come back. Right of reply or questions?
Daktari, I just got 2 questions on the exam. You've been shown or referred to the first pages of the postmortems that we produced as prosecution exhibit number 2 to 6 with regards of on time, the dates. Yes?
Yes.
Kindly clarify that who made that part of those exhibits, the first page of all exhibits, 2 to 6.
So for the one,
Okay, the 4 postmortems, let me make it easier. Who made the first page of all 4 postmortems regarding the time and the dates and the circumstances of death?
2 were made by the Embu police because they had booked this case as a road traffic accident.
Yes.
And the other 2 were now from the DCI. So they are the ones who fill the front part of the autopsy report.
My next question would be, from what was filled in prosecution exhibit number 2 to 6 by Manyata DCI and then police, where were these bodies found?
From what they filled,
Yes.
the DCI said for Emmanuel, that is exhibit number 3, they said the body was found at Kiriari Buvori Road,
Yes.
and the date and time of death was unknown, and the body was found on the 2nd of August. For Benson, they said the body was found along Kiriari Buvori Road.
Just a minute. This one, the answer you're giving for exhibit 2 to 6, is it for Manyata or for Embu?
For Manyata, I'm giving for Manyata.
For Manyata.
For Manyata, they
for
said
Emmanuel, the body was found on Kiria.
along Kiriari Buvori Road.
Mm-hmm.
And they stated that the date and the time of death was unknown. And the body was found on the 2nd of August 2021 at 22:30 hours. For Manyata, for Benson Njiru, the body was found along Kiriari Buvori Road. The date and time of death was unknown. And they were found on the 2nd of August 2021 at 22:30 hours.
So both bodies were found on the road.
From the DCI Manyata.
And the Embu police?
From Embu police station, for Emmanuel Mutura, they say the body was found at Kavali village on the 2nd of August 2021.
And it was found lying where?
On the road. And the time, they stated the time of death was 1st of August 2021 at 10:45 hours.
So they were found at the road and moved to
Kindly just go through Embu DCI, for Emmanuel and then for Benson.
For Embu police, not
Okay, not DCI, Embu police.
yes.
Okay.
They said the body was found at Kavali village on the 2nd of August 2021 at 1:45 hours. And they stated the time and date of death was 1st of August 2021 at 10:45 hours. And for Benson, the body was found at Kavali village on the 2nd of August 2021 at 1:45 hours. And the date and time of death was 1st of August 2021 at 10:45 hours.
And pertaining the Embu police the first page, where were those bodies found lying in Kavali village?
along the road, beside the, they said lying beside the road.
Thank you.
Okay.
My lady, please come down the witness.
Yes, you can. Thank you. So we will adjourn at this point.
We just need some guidance.
Yes.
We had a matter for Hashim where we had confirmed 4 witnesses.
Yes.
The counsel, I believe, is online. I think she wanted to address you on an issue that had mixed up.
I've waited for counsel. They were not there. Let them wait for me. We talk tomorrow.
My lady,
I explained myself this morning when I walked in, didn't I?
Yes, my lady.
Even before anybody spoke. I told you I have to attend.
Okay. My lady,
So that's why I'm headed.
Yes, maybe take new hearing. It's just exclusive for Hashim because I know they travel from far. You can take dates.
Let's talk tomorrow morning. Even if they are not here, let them leave you with all the messages. I cannot because I know this matter. We
Yes.
will start nicely and I'll be here. Next, allow me to leave.
Yes, my lady.
You are proceeding tomorrow.
No, she's not proceeding tomorrow.
Yes, yes.